National High School, and we urge you all to subscribe to his Gov TV. Thank you.
Hello, eminent viewers. You're most welcome to His Gov TV. His Gov TV provides you with numerous academic information. We teach CRS, history, government, social studies, and English language. I am Ebenezer Wallace, your tutor, your English tutor, of course, on His Gov TV. Today I'm going to introduce you to a very interesting topic, which is not new in the system, but students find it challenging to understand the concepts. As we have on the screen, we are to talk about the idea of participle. What is the participle? The participle. Students use participle interchangeably with tenses. So today I'll clarify that. So what are our objectives? By the end of the lesson, the student would be able to, 1, identify the present participle in a grammatical construction. So you should be able to identify the present participle in a grammatical construction. 2, you should be able to apply the rules in forming of the present participle correctly. So the rules in the forming of the present participle, you should be able to know today. So what is the participle? Briefly, a participle is a form of a verb used as either an adjective. For instance, the hidden treasure, so you see, hidden here is the participle. Or a part of certain sentences, or if you like, a part of certain tenses. You see, part of certain tenses. We are hiding the treasure. See, hiding, as it has been used here, is in the participle form. Now, interestingly, very importantly, participles have two different types: the present and the past. So we have present participle, past participle. But today I want to talk about the present participle, and in my subsequent lesson will focus on the past participle. We have to, as I mentioned earlier, appreciate the fact that participles are common in English, but that does not mean they are easy to understand. So there will be some sort of technicalities, but I'll do my possible best to explain in detail. So the present participle, as I mentioned, is the focus for today. The present participle is used in a continuous tenses, or as an adjective describing an action that is currently taking place. So we can use the present participle in the continuous tenses. See? In the continuous tenses. Or as an adjective describing an action that is currently taking place. For example, the bird is singing outside my window. You see? So the continuous tense, it is singing, continuous. 2, the singing bird, it is used as an adjective, singing, as an adjective describing an action that is currently happening, or that is ongoing, or that is currently taking place. You see, very interesting. For most verbs, you form the present participle by adding ing. This is not new in English, as we know, by adding ing to the end of the verb. But we'd like to focus much on what I have termed rules in forming present participle. Rules. You don't, when you are adding the ing, you don't add haphazardly. There are certain rules and technicalities guiding the formation. For verbs ending in C, just add K, you see, before ing. So rule 1, if you are dealing with verbs that end in C, and you want to change it to the participle, what you have to do is to add K to the C before you add the ing morpheme. So example, the word panic ends in C. So as I've demonstrated here, you see, to add the ing, I added K before the ing. If you just add the ing to the C, you wrongly spell the word in the participle form. Rule number 2, for verbs ending in IE, you see, you change the IE into Y. You change the IE, you take off the IE and replace it with Y before the ing, before you add the ing. For example, tie ends in IE. So if I want to change tie to the present participle, I have to remove the IE as I've demonstrated here and replace it with Y before the ing comes. Rules in forming present participle. Rule number 3. For verbs ending in a silent E, it is certain E's are silent. They may be there, but we don't sound them. We simply drop them because it is a silence is not used, is of no need. You drop the E and then you add the ing. So for instance, change ends in a silent E. So you drop change, then you add the ing in the participle form. But let's take note here, words ending in double E. If the word ends in double E, you follow the standard rules. What is the standard rules here? You just add the ing. You don't do any modification. You don't alter anything. You don't change anything. So for instance, as we could see here, C ends with double what? E. So we just added ing to arrive at the participle form. The next rule is that for verbs ending in one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant before adding ing. Very interesting. If a word ends with one vowel, or it ends in one vowel and one consonant, before you add the ing, you would have to double the consonants before the ing. As I've demonstrated here, ram ends with a vowel and a consonant. And so if I want to change ram to its present participle, I have to double the consonant before the ing. Admit the same procedure because it ends with a vowel and then a consonant. So you double the consonant before the ing. However, if a word ending in a single vowel and a single consonant has 2 syllables, if the word has 2 syllables, but the second syllable is not stressed, you don't shout at the second syllable, you can add the ing, which implies that it follows the standard rule. For example, visit. You see, when you articulate this word, you don't say visit, you just say visit, visit, visit. So you don't shout at the second syllable. This is the second syllable. You don't shout. So we just add ing in a participle form. In British English, see, in British English, if a word ends in a single vowel and an L, you see, a single vowel and an L, like the word cancel. You see, this is a vowel and then L. You double the L before ing in British Standard English, as in cancelling. You see, cancelling. So this is more British. This is more British, cancelling. But in American English, you would use cancelling. You wouldn't double the L because the second syllable is not stressed. So take note, this confuses a lot of students, whether they should spell counseling with double L or counseling with single L. In the British Standard variety, you double the L when it ends with a single vowel and an L. Whereas in American English, you maintain the L, you don't double it, but you just add the ing. Nice meeting you for today. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to this powerful platform that provides you with a chunk of educative information. Bye-bye.
Flesh among equals.